Bridging programme, Big World Impact working in Lee Park is working with some really valued partners, including the Asda Foundation, Hampshire's Police Crime Commissioner, and most recently we've developed a partnership with this unique charity making space, working with our partners, Artswork, which is a bridging organisation supporting the arts in the South East region, special focus working with young people.
Both of our charities are based in Lee Park, but we do very different things, but it's made sense that we combined our forces, put our teams together to create something that would be of benefit to young people locally. So I think we've been able to offer a truly unique experience in terms of a creative experience here at Making Space. And what we've also been doing is we've been out and about in the area talking to our youth partners, talking to colleges and schools and other youth providers to see how that we can increase access to the arts for young people locally, and that's been a really, really valuable experience for us to have together. The Arts Award is a national accreditation. It's got 5 levels, and the reason why we wanted to include it is to reward young people for taking part. We've offered every young person a chance to do the award, and we've integrated this into the workshop structure. It's a really valuable experience because it allows them to dig a little bit deeper into why it matters for them, and that embeds some deeper understanding.
It's about opportunities for all children and young people, whether they're in school or out of school. So young people realising that there's no art form, no craft that they can't do. So basically, I think anything could be made accessible to them. But it's not just about learning a skill in jewellery making or photography, for example. It's about everything else that it gives you when you participate, which is a sense of pride in what you've done, a sense of I did that, you know, a skill that actually you're going to take away with you for the rest of your life. It's just not going to suddenly disappear at the end of the programme.
Like, they're different because, like, whenever we go to sessions after school, they don't give us enough time to play or to speak to friends. They just tell us to do something and we all do it. But here's it's free. At home, I haven't been doing imprints on silver, and I don't get to do a lot of stuff what we do here, like photography and stuff like that. Whenever I came here, I didn't know a lot about photography or making imprints or making rings, pence cases, sewing, stuff like that. And I didn't know how to do any of that, but now I do.
When you're a practicing artist, you have expectations from them that perhaps somebody who's a secondary school teacher, say, wouldn't have. And certainly I know sometimes from a bad point of view, our expectations are very high, but sometimes they rise to that and they do things that you wouldn't necessarily expect that age group to achieve, but they do. More than anything else, it's the fact that they're excited about what they're doing, but the point is they're keen, and that's just a great thing to be able to do. I think because it gives them a chance to make an individual choice about things and to make something which is unique to them. They're not just following instructions, they're making decisions and choices to make something which is entirely their own. I think that's the exciting bit.
Some of the individuals that have been part of the programme, ranging from the ages of 9 all the way through to 19, have come from complex backgrounds, young people known to children's services, young people that have been in supported accommodation, young people that have been at risk or involved in criminal activity, young people that are disengaged from education in some format, and young people that have got many risk factors, including substance misuse, drugs, alcohol, criminal behaviours and mental health. And the project has really brought some really good benefits.
We sewed, thread the dresses. It was fun, not boring. I learned confidence about knowing new people. So it's nice and it's calm. This is more funner than the other ones. School clubs, it's boring, you don't get breaks and stuff.
I think it's really good to have the groups working with artists or writers and things like that who are able to give a level of professionalism to the work and the advice that they give them, that they're able to take even some really simple advice or but it's something that can start off quite small that can change the way that they look at something and change the way a person might perceive something or a way that they can express themselves. I've really enjoyed the Make Your Mark project. More than ever, creativity is becoming very important in young people's lives. I think as schools become maybe more academic focused and more driven towards exam results and things like that, that it can be the creative parts of an education that get left behind. And to not embrace creativity is a massive mistake, because the creative sector in the UK is one of the driving forces, and it's going to be something as young people grow up and get older, it's going to be technology and media that are going to be the real growth areas, and to deny young people access to that at a young age is going to really damage the country and the economy as a whole.
I get to meet new people and make friends, as well as doing things that I like photography, and we're now going back to jewellery and doing rings and bracelets. I'm quite proud of myself that I'm doing the Arts Award, because I know that it could bring me further in life. When I first came, I wasn't as confident as I am now. I'd always sit in the corner and just listen, but now I always go and join in and sit and talk with people while doing things. I used to just sit and play video games, but now I actually get up and make things and use glue guns and things like that.
It's important to young people because it gives them something else, another option. So we already run the sports programmes, and it's quite nice if you're not sporty that there is something else for you to do. And the variety that we offer, everything from photography to textiles, we've done some work with clay, we've done fashion design, so there's something for everyone. I think it's been a success because they are trying something that they've never tried before. They have time to take themselves on a little journey, so they've gone from not being quite so confident with the materials we've been using to extremely confident, and what are we doing next, what are we doing next? Absolutely fantastic. So I think from that point of view, it's given them some new experiences which then makes them wanting to keep coming back. It's made a huge difference. The young people are now a lot more confident, they've got more new friends, and they've experienced activities that they wouldn't normally have experienced in everyday situations.
Yeah, I would say it's inspired me, just because I've met a group of people that have been really fun to just have a laugh with, and I've met some really cool people, and it's different because it's more chilled out, and it's different, so you don't have to do anything you don't want to do, but the people always push you to do your best. And I guess that's why I've continued to come, because it's just really fun that way and more enjoyable rather than a course. I've learnt some new skills. I had to blow into a pipe, and I've never done that. I've made a ring, I've never done that, and it's been really fun and opened up a wider range of what I want to do in the future as well. On the project, you get some people that can't do something, and you can help them out as well. So you're kind of volunteering already, and I would like to do something like this in the future. So.
Oh, the project is lovely because it deals with so many different aspects of the arts. We brought them together, introduced young people to things that probably they wouldn't have dreamt of trying. Great that young people get introduced, as I say, to things that probably their families wouldn't be able to take them to, either because of cost, time, or one of those things. But they're brought into it, and hopefully out of school time, because if only in school time they see it, it becomes just something related to school. Whereas if they do it outside, then it's something that they might follow on later on.
It's gave him a lot of confidence. He's loved working with the groups, learnt loads of new skills, which I don't think he would have learned anyway, sort of in a normal environment, so that's really good. Yeah, a lot of confidence working together with other people. He's been doing the jewellery and photography, which he's really, really enjoyed. I think it's been great for the children. I mean, brilliant for obviously us parents that all these things are run for free. And just that there are these things out there, and that obviously their Big World Impact have come along, and it's given us the opportunity to do these things where we wouldn't have before, really. So that's brilliant.
I'm very confident and more imaginative, so he's doing different things. He's done jewellery making, photography, but he's just, how do I put it? He's more outspoken now than he ever has been. So.
And what sort of message does Big World Impact give to you?
Hope for our children.
The Make Your Mark celebration is really a way to bring together the work that they've been working on since September. The young people have been involved in jewellery making, photography, fashion and creative writing, working with professional artists. So I'd like to thank all of the artists and all of the young people who are going to be performing for you this afternoon. Thank you to everybody taking part.